What's the most shocking case of instant karma you've witnessed? My neighbor Mark's dog finally destroyed his life, and honestly, the whole street was relieved. For 2 years, his dog, Zeus, an untrained and aggressive cane corso, was a weapon of intimidation. Mark would let him roam free in our suburban neighborhood, a snarling, four-legged threat. We all had stories: cornered kids, terrified mail carriers, and a general feeling of being unsafe on our own street. The final straw was when Zeus mauled the Hendersons' 10-year-old golden retriever, Sonny. It was a brutal attack that left Sonny with a $4,000 vet bill and a permanent limp. When the Hendersons confronted Mark, he just shrugged. "He's a dog being a dog," he said with a smirk. "Prove it was him." We tried everything. We filed police reports. We called animal control dozens of times, but Mark was clever. Zeus was always secured by the time they arrived. It became a sick game. Mark would leave the dog out more often, a clear message that he was untouchable. The sound of Zeus's chain rattling against the concrete driveway became the soundtrack to our anxiety. The entire neighborhood had documented the problem. We had done all the work. The trap that finally sprung was one Mark had built himself, out of his own negligence and arrogance. One Tuesday afternoon, sirens filled the air. We all ran outside to see smoke billowing from Mark's house. A fire truck was already there, but the firefighters were just standing on the street. They couldn't enter the property. Zeus was in the front yard, guarding the entrance, charging and snapping at anyone who got close. It was surreal. The very tool of his reign of terror was now the sole reason his life was going up in flames. Mark screeched up in his pickup truck a few minutes later, his face a mask of disbelief. He started screaming at the firefighters. "Do something, shoot the dog." But they had protocols. They had to wait for animal control. In that critical 20-minute delay, the fire engulfed the house. We all watched as the roof groaned and then collapsed inward with a deafening roar. Mark just stood there, helpless, watching his own weapon ensure his total ruin.